Hello everyone and welcome to the video lecture on Laplace transform. As we know that Laplace transform has many applications. Some of them are to solve the ordinary differential equation, then partial differential equation, simultaneous ordinary differential equations, then integral differential equations and integral equations. So today in this video lecture we shall study how to solve the ordinary differential equation with constant coefficients using Laplace transform. So let us first see the working rule to solve the system of the ordinary differential equations. So suppose if any ordinary differential equation is given, then what is the first step? The first step is take the Laplace transform of the given equation. Right? After this, the second step is use initial conditions which are given in the example and the set of formulae available with us. So when we apply the initial conditions and the set of formulae, then it will get simplified. So the simplified form should give us the function of x. So simplify for the function of s. And the fourth step, that is the last step, that is taking inverse Laplace transform to get the required solution. So with these four steps, you will be able to obtain the solution of ordinary differential equations. Right now, we will be discussing the ordinary differential equation with constant coefficients. So let us see how it works with the help of this example. So the first example is solve d square plus a square operating on y is equal to cos 80. Obviously t is greater than 0 with the condition given as y of 0 is y naught and y dash at 0 is y1. Remember y0 and y1, all these are constants. Okay, so this is the given condition. So let us see how to obtain the solution. So what we do, we will first of all write the given differential equation in the standard notation, that is in the form of derivative in the dash notation. So how will you write this? So d square y means it is nothing but y double dash of t. So given equation can be written as so we write d square y as y double dash of t. Then plus we have a square y. So plus a square y of t, y depends on t, is equal to cos 80. So once we get this structure, then we will apply these steps one by one. So what is the first step? Take Laplace transform. So taking Laplace transform on both the sides. We get so Laplace of each term we will write so y double dash of t plus a square is constant here, so it is a square Laplace of y of t, okay, that is equal to Laplace of cos 80. So here we will apply the formulae for Laplace of second derivative as well as Laplace of cos 80. What will be Laplace of y of t? So y of t is our function over here. So its Laplace is y of s, capital Y of s, right? So if you wish, you can write as y is a dependent variable, right? So its Laplace will be y of s. So apply Laplace of derivative formula. So it is, as it is second derivative, so we have s square, then y of s minus s y at 0 minus y dash of 0. You can go through the formula for Laplace transform of derivative, right? So you will find this plus a square, this is y of s, equal to, what is cos 80? Laplace of cos 80, it is s upon s square plus a square, right? So we have applied the first, second condition. What is that? The set of formulae after taking Laplace. One more is left. What is that? Using initial conditions. So conditions given are this. So let us apply that. So this implies s square plus a square. We will collect the term of y of s over here. Y of s minus s, y of 0 is y suffix 0. This is y1. Okay, according to the condition given, is equal to s upon s square plus a square. This we have. But the next step is to simplify for function of s. It means we have to obtain a function of s, that is y of s, right? So that is, we will shift the term, all other terms other than y of s on the right hand side. So what it will be? S upon s square plus a square plus this is y0s plus y1. Okay, I just want y of s, so divide by s square plus a square. So this implies y of s is equal to s upon s square plus a square is already there. When I divide, it becomes whole square plus y naught s upon s square plus a square plus y1 upon s square plus a square. So now we have obtained the function of s. Just quickly go through it, whether you can write the inverse Laplace transform of each term on the right hand side or not, right? So I can have a Laplace of this, inverse of this, inverse of this also. So it is in a required form. As soon as we get this form, we will take the inverse Laplace transform. So taking inverse Laplace transform, we get, so what is the inverse of y of s? That is y of t is equal to, what is the inverse of this according to the formula? It is t by 2a sin 80. Okay, then y naught is constant as it is. Then s upon s square plus a square has a inverse cos 80. Then plus y1 is constant. What is the inverse of 1 upon s square plus a square? That is sin 80 upon a. So in this way, just by applying, following these steps carefully and using the standard list of formulae, you can get the solution of the given differential equation. So here this is a desired solution. So I hope the method is clear to you all. In the next video lecture, we shall discuss few more important examples on the solution of differential equation with constant coefficients by using Laplace transform. Thank you all.